I hope everybody's having a great morning this morning. Get your cup of coffee and sit back. I'm going to tell you about a brand new set of Submersible headphones for the Deus 2. I love them. And we got a lot of other updates to talk about too, so stay tuned here. Alright, first I want to tell you about these new headphones I've been testing out. I've actually used them several times now, and I love them. They're really loud. I've talked about it before, my hearing's not that great, so I end up having to cut my Deus volume all the way up to 9, and then I actually go to the sound, and I try to cut it up high as I can get, but what happens on that is it actually causes the little small tones to get loud, and sometimes it causes some disturbance. Anyway, I put these at 5 and don't even touch the other adjustment, and they're great. And that saves me, and I don't hear a lot of background static when I don't cut that up, and it works good. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about these versus the old Minelabs. I'm going to show you a couple things. First, I don't know if y'all ever had this trouble before, but when you put them on, there's no insulation up here, and it got to be bothering me. I don't know if it's just me, but that thing pushed on my head would irritate me doing it all day. I ended up putting some foam on one time to try to do it, but anyway, these come with built-in cushion at the top, so when you put them on, when it hits the top of your head, it's cushion right here. I love that. I'm really liking that. The adjustment on these is you can pull them in and out right here. Plenty of adjustment on them. Now, I don't know if y'all ever had this trouble with the old Minelab, but like that's gone. There's no adjustment on that at all anymore. This one does still have a little bit. You can hear it kind of clicking. Well, the other one doesn't click anymore. But we'll have to see. That was a problem with those at times. We'll have to try these out for a while, see how this holds up. But it feels pretty good. The headphones themselves feel like they're really well made at high quality. So I'm hoping that lasts pretty good on them, but we'll see how that goes. But right now, I like it. They're good. Just read a couple things information I got on them. Because of the higher volume available, these headphones are designed to operate in the BH01, the bone conduction mode only. What he's talking about there is when you cut your Deus 2 on, you got a couple different selections for your speaker or your headphones, whatever. It's the one on the far right. You got to hit that one to work with these. The square wave output is the only audio type active in this mode, which is a design feature of the Deus 2 and not a limitation of the headphones. Okay, now a couple of things too. They have basically, I'm being told they're basically the same as the old ones that were made for the Equinox. They do make these for the Equinox, the Thresher for the Equinox, and I'm going to tell you how to get them in just a minute. But they have a 100-foot depth rating, which is plenty for, I think it goes to 60 feet, right, or somewhere around there. So that's fine. Cords and wires are made in the USA, designed and assembled in the USA, perfect for land, snorkeling, diving, and it has a 2 years manufacturer's warranty. Now, I was reading on the warranty, so just so y'all know in the future, during the first year, if you send them in, they replace it, everything free of charge, including labor, parts, and anything defective under normal use. So if you run over with your car, it's probably not going to be covered. But anyway, y'all get that. But after 1 year, the second year warranty, they do charge a minimal nominal labor charge plus shipping costs. So, and they will replace all the parts and everything. So anyway, I guess they're replacing the defective parts free, but they get charged a nominal labor charge. So anyway, it's a little, just when you just throw that out, 2 year warranty, it is a little bit there, so you just make sure you understand that. So when you send them in after the second year or something, so you go, wait a minute, they're supposed to do everything. So a nominal labor. So they're a good company, so I think you won't have any issues there. But I just want to kind of give you a rundown on them, show you the differences here, and they are available. Well, I'm saying they're available. They're going to be out first part of August, but they do have them now, so I think they get them to distributors, and I have contacted my friend Don Dotson over at North Georgia Relics. I said, get some in, Don, for my subscribers so they'll have them. Be the first online. So I'll put Don's number up here on the screen here. Give him a call and get on the list. And it may be in by the time you call him. I don't know when you see this video, but give him a call and let him know you want some, and you should be able to get them right there. I think they're going to be $159 is the price on them. Anyway, tell them the Gigmaster sent you and check them out. All right, I got a comment from Detective when I was talking about some of my settings I'm doing. He says, man, you're going to like the pitch mode on that Deus too. And he's right. Detective knows his stuff. I did change mine to the pitch mode. You know, I had listed some of the settings I was using. I think I was using two-tone because I dig about everything on the beach because it can be anywhere. But the pitch mode gives you that tone from what's low. You know, if it's real far, it might go ooh, 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 and it gets louder as it gets closer. So I do like that pitch mode. So that's what I'm using now on that. So I did make one change on my settings on that. I want to show you one other thing here. I noticed when the original shaft I got, I'll put a picture up there because I'm not going to take this apart. Right here is the lower shaft. It had a gap in here. And what was happening in that gap, when I tightened this up, it was actually pushing closer to the other side and not putting enough pressure on it. And I was getting a floppy coil. You see, this ain't not floppy at all now. And I know there was an issue one time that they had, you know, it was a floppy coil. They had a floppy coil. I think that's why some original ones were like that. Every one I've gotten since then has not had that gap in it. As you see there's no gap. Of course, this is the carbon fiber, no gap. I got another one out in the garage, no gap. I think they've changed the design. I don't know that for a fact. But what I did to fix this is I made a little round, like a round plastic washer, and to put in there, out of my PVC pipe. You don't know how I make everything out of PVC pipe. I'm gonna take this apart and I'll put pictures up there on the screen here. I'm not gonna do it on camera here, but I'll take pictures of it and put up on screen to show you how I did fix that, and it works great. You tighten this thing up now, you can almost stop it so you can't hardly move it now. I mean, it ain't no floppy coil when you put that in there, and it's getting the pressure from inside here. It's pressing against the little cord in and putting the pressure on that little rubber washer against this edge right here. Works great. I just wanted to show you all that real quick in case you got one that's got a floppy shaft. That is one way to fix it. Some of y'all had asked me about Don Botting over at Detecting Doodads. They sell a few things, that charging thing. I use that every day. I use that. It's got the tells you the voltage number, so you know it's charging when you put that on there too. Of course, the light will come on the coil too, but if you got your wire on the coil, you don't see that light come on. At least you know it's charging that way. But anyway, he owed me one, and he just sent it to me. He did have a house fire. I think his printer about burned his house down. He got way behind on everything. He said he stopped taking orders and started shipping everything out. And I did get mine. It took a month, but I got mine. I think it's getting back online now. Hopefully, if y'all have been receiving your stuff, put it in the comments down below so I know that everybody's getting satisfied through that company there. He's a good guy, and he did give me, I had to replace one of mine, and the charger thing's been working perfect. Had no issues with that. So anyway, I hope he's getting back online and there won't be any issues with that coming out. Speaking of Detect Ed, I was texting back and forth with him the other day about that and all. He said that he is working on a lower shaft, the carbon fiber like we got right here. This is carbon fiber. You know, y'all saw my video where I had to do a lot of modifications. I had to sand it down, make a piece to go on the end here so it pushes against the and squeezes against that rubber and all. Anyway, he says he's working on getting one made. I'll let you know if he does come out with it. If he's got one that's pre-done, that's the way to go versus having to do the sanding, modifying, making pieces and all. If he's got one, hopefully he'll be coming out with that before too long. And I believe he's making a dive shaft too. I'm not sure, but I think he's working on a dive shaft too over Detected. Detected always puts out some quality products. So I can't wait to see those. Hopefully that will come out before too long. All right, let's talk about Find of the Week. The other day I was out at the beach and I just knew I wasn't going to find anything. And well, I was finding some normal stuff, but no gold. I wanted the gold. I hit this final beach, and I didn't talk about this in the video, but what happened on this video, this beach has got some hidden items way underground, and every time you go to these spots, you hear boop, boop, like a 70 on them. And it's a longer tone, like boop, boop. So you know something bigger than a boop, boop, like a coin or a ring will give you. And so you kind of hear that, but about that far away from that boop, boop, I went boop, 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 right beside it. And the day I separated those two out, they were probably that close together, but I could hear a separate tone than the deep object there. I could definitely hear it. I said, I'm going to dig that. It was a little bit high. It's like in the 70s. I said, what? You know, y'all saw me find gold in the 80s. So I said, that could be something. So sure enough, I dug it out. It was a gold ring, tricolor gold ring. I couldn't believe it because this beach does get hit a lot. But somebody, you know, they know not to dig that, but it was right beside it, and I got it. So that was a pretty cool find right there. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up here for today. I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I want to say Ron DeGatto is the one that kind of engineered, helped get these things to the market. So good job, Ron. I appreciate letting me try some of these out, and I love them. They're great. Like I say, call Don and he'll hook up. A lot of the distributors will have them. So you can, if you got somebody to deal with, you should be fine with that too. But I told Don, get some in for my subscribers. But anyway, appreciate everybody coming on. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned.